Hey, welcome Grant Cardone here today. Welcome Grant Cardone here today. Welcome Grant Cardone on Real Estate Investing Made Simple. You know, we're going to make it real simple. We're going to make it so simple that anybody can do it. Every Monday we come to you to share with you how to start investing in real estate. Okay, many of you know Monday morning noon Eastern Standard Time at Grant Cardone TV. I do this show because I want you to know how to invest in the real estate game, and I want to make it as simple for you as possible. Today we're talking about the power of what, Ryan, Captain Ryan?
The power of 10.
Are you on mic?
Yeah, he is.
He's on mic, you're on mic, I'm on mic, we're on mic, okay? You can call in 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. I'll answer your questions. If you have a deal you want me to look at, all you got to do is call in. Send it in to Ryan at Cardone Acquisitions. Ryan at Cardone Acquisitions. If you're having a deal, if you're looking at a deal, I tell you every week there's 4 ways to invest in real estate. Number 1, you go out and buy your own deal. Basically, you live in wherever you live. You live in Boston. You live in Cape Town. You live in Seattle. You live in Portland. You live in a town where they protest. You live in a town where they don't arrest, but they protest. Whatever, man. You want to get your money right? You're out looking at deals. You're like, I'm going to go buy my own first deal, okay? The requirements I tell you to look for is minimum 16 units, okay? Minimum 10% return. And that's why we'll be talking about the power of 10 today. Why is 10 the number? Why is 10 so magical? Okay, so number 2 thing you could do is you could not buy your own deal. You could go do what, Ryan, Captain Ryan? What would we do?
If what?
The 4 ways to buy real estate. Try to stay with me, man. It's not
so the 4 ways to buy real estate. You
Number
can do
1,
yourself.
you buy your own deal. Number 2,
yourself.
you put your money in a REIT.
You can put in a REIT, a 401.
Number three, a REIT is basically a stock investment in some dumb thing in New York, and you won't even know the money. Okay, I don't know why we shifted away from there because Anyway, it's my own deal. It's my own. I got my own thing going on. Okay. Number three, the third way is syndicators. You find some group. I can get you a name of 50 of them. They would love. I'm talking love your money. Okay. Send an email to Captain Ryan. Hey, who's some good syndicators? I don't know. I can't give you a list of good ones. I can just give you a list of syndicators. Okay. And basically, it's syndicator. Dick.
David from Marina, how can I expand my wholesale property?
Tater. Okay, now Ryan doesn't hate me. Ryan hates me putting down the syndicators. He doesn't like me talking negative about the syndicators because the 4th way to do it is finding a syndicator like me. Okay, the difference between the way we syndicate at Cardone Acquisitions, which is we let you raise money. Okay, basically I created a fund that my brother, my sister, my wife could invest in. Captain Ryan can invest in. By the way, all 4 of those people are invested in my fund. And I give you, the public, the same exact deal I would give Ryan, my wife, my twin brother, or my sister. Okay, and the deal works like this: we look for deals that invest in a 10% return. Now, I buy deals with less than a 10% return, but I don't ever let anybody invest in those deals with me if we think the return is less than 10%. I'm actually going to show you 3 numbers today. I'm going to show you 10, a 20, and a 30. Okay, my average deal is close to 30% a year, but I just want to talk to you today about the power of 10. What is the power of 10, man? Okay. Do you know how powerful the number 10 is? Okay. Right now you're invested in the bank at about maybe 0.005%. I think that's what the bank pays right now. Is that about right?
Quarter. Yeah.
A quarter, maybe a quarter. So what would that be? 0.0025? Mm-hmm. Maybe it pays 0.005, maybe it pays 0.006, but whatever, man, you're going to be forever, okay? Do you understand in 10 years of 1% money, if you have $100,000, okay, and the average investor in our deals puts $100,000 in. See, the problem, what I'm trying to do is open up real estate investing for people. It's not a story. Yeah. So the $100,000, you can't go buy an apartment deal with $100,000. okay? Because you're not going to be able to get enough units. So I'm just telling you the truth on this deal. If you can't buy 16 units, stay out of the game until you have enough money. Now, Ryan did it. Ryan did it with less than 100 grand, right, Ryan?
I started with 50K.
He started with 50K, okay?
Yep.
But the problem is he ended up he didn't have anybody telling him, hey man, you're gonna end up in deals that are so small, so little, that you're gonna be taking every phone call. You can't have a management company, and if it doesn't go right, if your timing's not perfect, you're gonna get stuck in those deals. You agree with that?
The timing portion is absolutely 100%. And also, I mean, if you want headaches from your tenants calling you, because really, tenants, toilets, and termites is a true story.
Tenants, toilets, and termites. That's what happens, okay? So
Totally.
if he earned 10% on 50 grand, that's good, man. That's a good deal. That's what you're looking for. The power of 10 makes me $10,000 a year, okay? Times 10 years, here's the power of this. In 10 years, I have my money back. If you can wait it out 10 years. Now, we don't buy deals for 10. We're buying deals because we think there's a 20 and a 30. When I come back from break, I'm going to show you how powerful, how fast this thing starts growing. Look, I got deals that now, in 2 years, I have all my money back from my original investment, okay? I'm going to show you a deal that we just did that's going to give you a really stable start, inflow, okay? Because there's some real power in this 10. Not just the 10 years, because 10 years, when you're doing it, seems like a long time, which it's not, by the way. When I come back from break, I'm going to be taking your call. We're going to be talking about the power of 10.
Too many people are being kept from their dreams by circumstances they couldn't control and mistakes from a long time ago. All they needed was a second chance or a fresh start. That's why Cash Now was created. Since 1997, Ray Abood, owner of Cash Now, has been the premier expert in home renovation and resale in the York tri-state area. Dedicated to premier customer service, getting the best deals at the lowest price, this is the only expert company you should deal with when it comes to buying and selling a home. Offering a 5-step home buying process, Ray and his team will ensure your needs are covered and get you closer to your dreams of buying a home in any city across the United States. To find out more on how you can get started on owning or selling a home, visit cashnowpa.com. That's cashnowpa.com to get started. TrueStim is hiring. We are seeking motivated sales reps in the United States and Canada to work in the growing, lucrative market of drug-free solutions for effective pain relief and muscle performance training. Do it while having fun and, most importantly, improving the quality of life for your customers. TrueStim offers aggressive pay plans, company incentive trips, and a fast opportunity for growth and advancement within the company. TrueStim trains its people on the #1 sales training platform in the world, Cardone University. The best knowledge for sales combined together with the best marketing systems, culture, and support in the industry. Visit TrueStim.com/careers. That's TrueStim.com/careers and get started right now. There is only one thing that ensures the future of your business: communication. Information, business deals, new prospects, client management only functions with a strong communication platform. And that's our goal at Mango Voice, to deliver quality customer interaction with the best business phone system on the planet. Connect your office with Mango Voice and enjoy mobility of taking calls from your cell phone, multiple office setup, no maintenance fees, secure cloud-based service. Mango Voice ensures your business future with perfect communication. Sign up right now for a free consultation at mangovoice.com/sign up. That's mangovoice.com/sign up. In your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016 with clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisades Center Mall in West Nyack. Steve Griggs is New York's best landscape designer. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit stevegriggsdesign.com. That's stevegriggsdesign.com.
We're rolling.
Hey, if you like the show today, make sure you subscribe, hit like, and post your comments. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot. Hey, welcome back to Grant Cardone. Real estate investing made simple every Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I bring you this show to teach you how to start buying your own real estate. All we talk about on this show is multi-family real estate. I do not teach people how to buy office. I don't teach them how to buy storage. I do not teach them how to buy mobile home and park. I don't teach them how to do senior, even though, and we got a question on Facebook, hey man, do you like senior? Love it. How are your mom and dad, okay, not gonna need senior housing? Now, it's a little more complicated because in most of these senior housing, particularly when you're taking care of people, you get the government involved with regulations and handicaps. But man, you got people that probably aren't going to move, you know? I mean, when you're 80 years old, you're not thinking about moving, you're thinking about dying.
Oh, man.
I mean, let's keep it real.
They do.
Number two, by the way, I think right now with Donald Trump being elected president of the United States, being a real estate guy himself, it can't hurt the story. It just cannot hurt the story, okay? This guy came out of the real estate. Back in the 80s, his family owned 14,000 apartments in Brooklyn. So here's a white dude collecting rents from black people in Brooklyn 30 years ago when you could actually still use the N-word. I'm just saying, okay? The N-word is net operating income. That's NOI for you real estate hoes, okay? It's called NOI. It's called NOI. That's the N-word I'm talking about here, okay? Net operating income. Now watch, check it out. What we do with real estate, can we show them the Daytona deal I'm doing right now?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you a deal right now, the power of 10. Why do I look, a number of you have asked, hey, why do you look for a 10% return? Why don't you look for 12, 8, 7, 6? I'll look at any deal. I've bought deals that had a no percent return, but not when I'm new to real estate. Look, man, when you're trying to get your second income going, you want something stable and dependable. You want a confidence builder. Do you understand what I'm saying?
There you go.
I don't need risk here, okay? When you're trying to create a second flow, when you're trying to do your first real estate deal, you house flippers out there, good for you. That is not real estate, that is house flipping. You're selling something, you're buying something, okay? Like some of you buying houses, you're buying a house, you fix the house, and then you go sell it. That is not real estate.
It's a job.
That's a freaking job.
Yeah.
That is a sales job, okay? That's like buying this pair of shoes, putting them on eBay and trying to make $4 on them, okay? That's not what I'm doing, okay? This is not the Gary Vaynerchuk show, okay, where I'm selling stuff on eBay and picking up a couple bucks. I'm talking about buying a property, okay? Can we show the deal I'm buying right now? This deal is $32 million. Oh, is that right? It's
36.5.
36.5, sorry.
Yep.
How quickly I forget. I've already bought this deal, by the way, okay? I've already bought this deal. Let me do it right. Man, I hate it when I do it wrong and I gotta fix it. Like I could have done it right the first time. Okay? See, I bought this from a syndicator. 4 ways to buy real estate. You buy it yourself. Number 2, you invest in a REIT in Wall Street. Money's gone. It's a complete scam. My friend Bob Duggan hates when I say this. Total fucking scam, okay? I can't believe that slipped out there, okay? You got the time? Okay. Number 3 way is you go in with a syndicator. I bought this deal from a syndicator. He bought a deal 2 years ago. They fixed it, spent a bunch of money and time and energy on it. They raised all the money to buy the deal, and then when the thing sold, they returned all their money to the syndicators, okay? Everybody did good, everybody made a lot of money, everybody was lucky. I bought the deal. Now I'm gonna allow, it's a little different way of investing because I already bought the deal. What did I put down on this deal?
$8 million.
$8 million, okay, so $8 million, okay. I know this deal is gonna return, I know I'm gonna make at least $800,000 a year on this deal. So when I do the deal, okay, I'm like, worst case, right, Brian, are we worst case here, 10%?
Worst case,
I think we're at 14
absolutely.
or 15
Yep.
for the first 5 years. But I'm just gonna show you the power of 10. 10 years, I have no money in that deal. None. I'm not talking about depreciation yet. I'm not talking about appreciation. Depreciation and appreciation are valuable in real estate. I'm talking about in 10 years, in the year 2026, I have no money in the deal. The money I've earned each year on the 10%, okay, it's going to be more than 10. It's going to be more like 22. But I'm just telling you, worst case scenario, I got all my money back. Is that a good, safe investment? In the year this is how I make sense of stuff, okay? In the year I've been at a UFC fight. That's 2 curse words. That's what happens to you when you hang around McGregor.
Yeah.
You hang around Conor McGregor. I want to apologize to absolutely fucking no one. You got that one too? Okay. That's what happens. One weekend of UFC people. And I even have an Irish accent now, mate. Which is not Irish at all. Okay. Okay, whatever, man. Okay. Why you so okay? So
Hey, Grant.
Yeah.
You talked about appreciation and depreciation. You know, obviously appreciation is if the values go up, right?
Yeah.
How is this different though between a real investment like an apartment complex? Like how do you control not only the appreciation?
Well, this is what I was
but
going to say. In the year 2026, I'm assuming I can only earn 10% a year. In the year 2026, 10 years from now, Donald Trump will no longer be the president. Maybe it's going to be George Soros. He'll be dead by then. Who knows who it's going to be? Will there still be renters on this planet? I don't know what's going to happen, man.
Absolutely.
Maybe there's no Republican Party, no Democratic Party. Maybe America's gone. Like, even if America is gone, you still will have people renting in 2026. Will there be an iPhone? I don't know. Will people read books? I don't know. I don't know if any of this other stuff exists, right? I do know that people will be renting in 2026 at that property. The place that I grew up in when I rented at 23 years old, it's still there, man. Me and Robert went and saw the place. There's somebody renting a joint right now, man, that I used to do drugs in when I was 23 years old. That was 30, how many years ago was that? 36? 35 years ago, man. Somebody been paying $275 a month for 35 years. Those of you out there, I hate to rent, I'm making the landlord rich. Exactly. That's why you want to be a landlord. There's nothing wrong with renting. Rent one thing and own a bunch of them. You understand? Okay? So watch. I get my 800 back, but watch what happens if this thing does 20%. Well, at 15, what happens? I got my money back in 6 years. Okay? At 20%, what happens? I earn $1.6 million a year. This is totally passive, by the way. Why is it passive? Because the complex is so big. Can I see a picture of it? The complex is so big that I got a big management team. How many units is this?
272.
272 units.
Yep. 5 employees. Full time.
There's only about 65 of them that are rented at any time. 12 of them are vacant. I could go live in the damn thing if I wanted to. Just take 3 or 4 of them, put them together, and live a damn good life. I could be the mayor of my own property. Stay with me. We'll be taking your calls.
Style, fun, experience, and the best food on the planet. Brick City Grill, family owned and located in Somerset portion of Ames, Iowa. Voted best food in Iowa in 2016. Everything fresh, everything American. Rated the best sports grill in Iowa. This family-oriented environment was built to enjoy the best of life with your friends, your family, and your coworkers. With the highest quality food, watch the game, meet new people, and create your experience at Brick City Grill. For more information, visit brickcitygrill.com. That's brickcitygrill.com. In life, anything can happen. Disasters, losses, unexpected things that are not part of your business plan. And when it does, the next step is to figure out how to get back to business as fast as possible. That's where Pride Public Adjuster steps in to properly manage your insurance claim, create a strategic recovery plan, and get you everything you are entitled to from your insurance company. Our experts ensure that your insurance company will restore you to pre-loss condition or better. Since Pride works strictly on contingency, there is no risk and we don't get paid until you get paid. We are the only public adjusting firm licensed in every state in the United States, utilizing our own in-house team of insurance professionals. We work exclusively for you, the policyholder, not the insurance company. Contact us today to receive a free claim review at prideadjusters.com. That's prideadjusters.com. Settle for everything with Pride. That's prideadjusters.com. If you're looking for digital cash flow, other streams of income, and you know how important multiple streams of income are, have you ever thought about making money online with zero money to start with? Let the expert Coach Gianni help you do this. From Amazon sales to banner advertising, monetizing your website effectively so every click makes you money. Build an online brand that sells and make money off of your website starting right now. Coach Gianni offers comprehensive, simple coaching of how to make money online, how to monetize your website, and come out on top in an arena where everybody's trying to get positioned. Go to CoachGianni.com/cashflow. That's CoachGianni.com/cashflow to get started with making money online.
Hey, welcome back to Real Estate Investing Made Simple. My name's Grant Cardone, and every Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and Captain Ryan behind the camera, Captain Ryan, come to you to answer your questions. We got a bunch of callers on. Let me just go through what I'm talking about real quick. I'm talking about the power of 10, okay? That is, I'm looking for a 10% return, and 10% return in 10 years, I get my down payment back. We just bought a deal I put $8 million on, okay? It's gonna return me at least $800,000 a year. I think by the time we end up getting in here and tinkering a little bit, I think this thing's gonna earn more like 15 to 20% a year. At 20% a year, The investors have their money back in 5 years, and we own a $36 million complex with no dough. None. Zero. We're all out. We got our money, man. Everybody's clean. Good, right? So now, how can you get involved in that? And by the way, what have I not talked about, Ryan?
Well, one of the things I think there's some confusion is you talk about like on some of our deals, we give a preferred return of 6%, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying right now, year 1 to 5, we're 15 to 20.
Yeah.
How does that work once they get the preferred?
So this is what happens, okay? Look, if this is your first real estate deal, you're not buying a deal with $8 million. You're going to go buy a deal. You're going to go look at. This is what everybody tells me. I'm looking at 4 units. I can buy 4 units, okay? So you're going to put the money down for 1 unit. You're going to finance the other 3. The problem is, if 2 people move out of those 4 units, you're 50% vacant and you will not cash flow. Even if you're full all the time, here's the best news. If you're full constantly, you're still never going to have enough of a payday to get out, okay? When you start investing in deals that are $36 million, when we go in here and we actually improve what I referred to as the N word, the NOI, when I can improve the NOI, what happens is that property becomes more valuable to other people. You understand? So I'm not talking to you about appreciation, depreciation. I'm not talking to you about rent increases. I keep using the worst case scenario, which is what? In the year 2026, the rents haven't changed. The property's still there. Who thinks that the chances are the property will still be there in 2026? Who thinks that the rents in 2026 will be the same $900 that they are today?
No.
Does anybody believe that? Ain't gonna happen, man. The rents on this property that we're buying, can I show them a picture again?
What were the rents in New York? $4,000?
The rents in New York on a 2-bedroom are $3,500 in a bad location. It's coming south. These people are moving here, man. The people that I'm renting to today are from New Jersey and New York on this property. I walked it. I know it.
Yep.
I interviewed these people, okay? I know what they're paying. They're like, this is a steal, man, at $1,100, okay? I know in that property, by the way, this property is going to earn 15% in year 1. I know there's another $75 a unit that we can make on that property by doing a couple of simple things that are already in place. 272 times 75, what is that, Captain Ryan? Can you tell me?
Yeah.
It's going to be 21,000. It's going to be, about $20,000 a month. 20 grand a month. 20,000 a month times 12 is $240,000, okay? So in addition to the 800 grand that we paid back the investors, there's another 240 grand to distribute to the investors. So how does that work?
Now, Grant, with that said, you just increased the value. How much does that increase the value of the property?
Okay, so if I bring another $240,000 to the N word.
Be great. Nothing else feels good. I don't feel good right now. Be great.
Be great. Nothing else pays. Okay? If I had 240, divide that by 6, 0.06.
$4 million.
That's $4 million of
value
every time I add a dollar, man. You take the dollar, whatever I can add to the bottom line, the NOI, you divide that number by the cap rate. You just keep watching these shows until you get all the terms. I don't understand this. Don't quit. Just stay with me. You'll get it, man. Just keep listening to it. I'm using the same terms over and over and over again. If you've ever listened to rap music, that's how it works. First time you listen to Kanye, you're like, damn, he sounds angry. Okay? After you listen to it about 100 times, you're like, this dude is brilliant. Right? You just got to listen to it, man, until you understand what a 6 is.
Yep.
Okay? So watch. This is how the deal works with the investors, okay? If you own this deal by yourself, you get to pay yourself out however you want to pay yourself out. When I bring a brother, a sister, my mom, my uncle, if Ryan comes in, I'd say, hey man, I'm going to pay you, I'm going to guarantee the investors a certain amount. There could be a good month, there could be a bad month, there could be something happen, who knows, right? So we had to pick a number. I'm going to pick a number of 6. I know it can pay 6. So Robert invests in the deal. Let's say he invests 100 grand in the deal. Okay, I'm going to get Robert invested in the deal because I want Robert to be paid $6,000 a year. I know the property can do that, just like any other expense. We would basically distribute to the investors like an expense, like we would the electric company, the roof, to clean the place, wash the place, whatever. A manager, we would send him $500 a month. That's called a preferred return, just like I pay the management company. We pay the management company, you probably pay a management company 4.5%, 5%. We pay the management company 3%. Okay? Maybe 3.5% at max. Why? Because I got scale. I got lots of apartments. I can give them a bunch of my deals, and then we can lower that management fee so I have more money to pay the investors. But remember, I've been talking about the power of 10. I'm only paying him 6. Where's the rest of the money, man? Where's that money at? Okay? Well, if I'm the only investor, I'm going to pay myself 6. I'm going to pay Robert 6. I'm going to pay my brother 6. I'm going to pay Ryan 6. I'm going to pay my wife. My wife is invested in this deal. Okay? I'm paying her 6. But at the end of each month, each quarter, and at the end of the year, there's going to be all this money sitting around. And at that point, we distribute. Okay? I distribute to all the investors, including myself. This is the way I run my own property. I don't distribute every penny I have free. I keep it, I collect it, and then when at the end of the year, we settle up and we split it. Okay? Now, the beautiful thing about this is, I haven't even talked about this going up in value. Okay? At the end of the year, I'm going to send Robert a tax bill, and the tax bill is going to be, right, Robert, I paid you $6,000 last year, plus, oh, by the way, Robert, we outperformed, Robert. We did a real good job, Robert. So I'm going to send you a check for another $6,000, Robert, at the end of the year. He's like, oops. Okay? Robert got $12,000, $12,000 of his 100. It takes him 8 years. If I can do this every year, 8 years, and he's clean. You understand the power? The power of a multiplier, the power of income. By the way, how's that going to make Robert feel when he's getting a check every month? 500, 500, 500. He's not doing anything, man. Yeah. All he did was have the nuts, the courage. Okay, he had the guts. I said the guts, not the nuts.
This ain't your mom and daddy's economy. Don't listen to them. You can't listen to them. There's a new game, a new time.
Now, when Robert invests with you, does he get the depreciation as well?
And I'm going to send him what's called the K1 at the end of the year, and it's going to be, we're going to file the tax for him, and we're going to probably send him a check. We're going to probably say, hey, you lost $8,000 last year, Robert. He's like, what? You paid me $12,000 of income. But Robert, you also, when you invest in real estate, you get a thing called big D, the D word.
Yep.
Depreciation. Okay? And we're going to basically we're going to offset that $12,000. Don't worry about it. Look, you're going to get it. All you got to do is tell your accountant, hey, I bought this deal with Cardone. I don't manage it. I'm passive. You still get the depreciation. What you also get that you don't know is happening is appreciation. Because by the time he's paid off, what do we say it would take him? At 12% a year, take him 8 years? Okay, now watch this. Watch this beautiful thing. He hadn't done anything. He's looking at his main job every day. He's working his main job. In the year 2025, that's 8 years from now. You can't tell me the rents aren't up another 100, man. 200? 8 years? Come on. 500 a month? Has my cost to operate that place gone up 500 a month?
No.
I don't think so. The rent did though. Okay? So sooner or later, there's going to be a payday here. That's why so many people get rich in real estate. What happens 20 years from now? And this property's worth $60 million. And we don't have any money in it anymore. And we decide, we're going to sell the deal, okay? You know how this deal works? Let's say we sell this deal, and this will happen, by the way, okay? I'm not over pitching this deal. Let's say we sell this deal for $60 million 20 years from now. Robert's had his money back 3 times. Okay, the deal makes $24 million. But we would only owe about 18 on it by this time. So I'm not going to even bring up the fact that we paid down the debt over the last. See, man, there's so many advantages to this thing. It's ridiculous, okay? Robert put $100,000 in this deal. $100,000, okay? It returns $24 million. We put $8 million down, so I got to get the $8 million out. I got to pay everybody back their money that they've already earned back already. He's already got his money back because I paid him dividends, and then I got to pay him his money back because I never gave him his 100. So I'm going to give everybody back their 8. I'm going to we made $24 million. Is that what we made? Yeah, $24 million. So I got 8 coming out of that. That's 52. So $24 million. I mean, I don't even know how much money we're making on this. How much money are we making? Do we even know?
On the exit?
16 million.
Well, if I sell the deal for 24, if I sell the deal for 60, we paid 36. I made 24 million. Okay? So if Robert represents let's say 100 out of, what's 100 into 8 million? Because I put $8 million down on that deal.
8%.
1.6%?
No, hang on. It's
100 grand into $8 million.
1%.
Yeah, it's 1.6, I think. 100 grand into 8 million. 100 grand divided by 8 million. And let's talk to David from Orlando.
It's 1.2.
1.2%,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
So he's going to get 1.2% of this right here. How much is that? 240,000 plus 48. He's going to get $288,000
Plus the 100K.
plus the 100
Plus all the money you paid.
Plus the cash flow.
plus 8 years. 8 years at what I said, 15%. What did I say you were going to make every year?
12,000.
12,000 a year. So he made 12,000 a year. Let's say he did that every year. I don't know that he will. Maybe he won't. That's 96,000. Okay. What did he do? You know what he did? He freaking wrote a check. You know what? How much freaking courage it takes to write a check? Let me tell you what happened before somebody writes a check. They had to learn how to sell something, man. They had to learn how to go to work every day. They had to learn how to put the money away every day. All these people that you see out there starting businesses, buying real estate, you need to go give them a pat on the back and say, dude, freaking congratulations for being a good damn example. Somebody works their ass off. Okay? You guys out there protesting, you need to quit protesting. You need to go to work, man. You need to go to work, show up every day, keep your freaking, like work, man. Become a workhorse, you know? Show up, freaking go to work, get you some money, get part of that revenue stream. That's why the sales training thing is so important for you guys, to increase your income. Robert cannot invest money if he makes 60 grand a year. He can only invest money once he starts making some real money and has something left over after Whole Foods, so that he can come to me and say, hey man, here, I want to invest in your deal and I want to go back and do my deal, Grant. I just trust you to put the money to work in your deal and make this deal work.
What's the average amount of time you hold on to a property?
Great question, okay? In this case, I'm talking about keeping this thing how long?
8 years.
8 years? I've never kept a property 8 years except for one. I have one property. Most of these properties are done in 4 years. But we might be in part of the cycle right now. I might be in part of the cycle where we're keeping something longer. It really doesn't matter as long as we're making money. I mean, all I'm going to do, see, like the property we just bought, can we show them a picture of it? I already paid for this deal. I'm going to keep, like 10 years from now, I'm just going to go get new debt on this deal, and we're going to give it. What I'm not telling you is a whole bunch of other more complicated stuff here. Like in 10 years, when I got to pay this thing off, I'm just giving everybody their money back. Because I know the thing's going to be worth more money. There's no way, unless we're in some kind of stupid, ridiculous, crazy year. I mean, I can't promise or guarantee anything. Obviously, we don't. You know, I'm raising money for a fund. I'm creating a fund so people can invest in real estate along with me. Now, the good news is I'm invested. I already put the $8 million in the deal. Yeah, Ryan?
Question, do you also do bank loans on these deals?
Yes, of course.
Well, that's a question from the viewer.
We borrow money. So on this deal, another advantage to Robert, okay? On this deal, $36 million. I put $8 million down, and I got a loan on $27,200,000. I know that's the loan. I forget what I paid for the deal, but I do know that's my loan amount. Because I signed freaking this much paper with the government saying I'd pay him back. Okay, Robert doesn't sign on that loan. Go ahead.
You got David.
David. Robert doesn't sign on the loan. Robert's not responsible for the loan. Robert cannot be sued for the loan, by the way. Ryan can't. My brother can't. My sister can't. They don't, if the loan goes bad, they don't call my sister and say, hey, you owe us $26 million. You know who they call? They call...
I don't want to be better than anyone. I want to be better than everyone.
They call Mr. 10X. Because I'm on the paperwork. You're not, okay? So this isn't going to show up on your credit report. Robert's going to go in to buy a new Jeep, and they're going to be, hey, man, you owe $27 million on this thing? No. Okay, wouldn't that be nice, though? So, by the way, this debt right here is at 3.9% or something?
Yep. And that debt, is it recourse or non-recourse to you?
It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, recourse means I'm responsible for it. At the end of the day, let me tell you something. When all these people talk about recourse and non-recourse, it's all recourse, folks. I don't care what they call it, okay? If they want to figure out a way to come get you, they will. David.
Hey, Graham. Thanks for having me.
Hey, dude, sorry I had you on hold so long. Sometimes there's so much to cover in these shows, you know?
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, come on, man. Hey, bro, you got a 10X button yet, man?
Oh, of course.
Dude, these are awesome, aren't they?
Tell me about it. Actually, mapping objections, man, I love everything.
Good, beautiful. What's your question, David?
Well, last time we spoke, you forwarded me to Jared, and this was about employment opportunities and such. Since I've been blacklisted, I'm pretty sure, by Katie, she don't answer my phone calls or answer my emails anymore.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, I take full responsibility for being the lead.
Hold on, David. Who doesn't answer your emails?
Katie Shaw.
Katie Shaw doesn't answer them. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've talked to her a lot. I call the office many times a day.
Yeah.
And I got a personal invite from you through Snapchat to make an appointment with you, and I even sent that to Katie, and I can't make that happen.
What was his question though?
Yeah. What's the question?
How can I expand in my whole property?
Wholesale?
Hey, Grant, I want to schedule an appointment to talk to you. Is that possible at all?
Yeah, sure it is, man. Yeah, let's do that. Let's talk to Josh from Orlando. I'd love to have an appointment with you, man. It sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Josh, what's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, Uncle G, Captain Ryan? Hey, listen, what you guys are doing is awesome. I want to give you guys a big shout out. I'm 22
Appreciate it, man.
years old,
Hey, let everybody. Hey,
Orlando.
let all your friends know that are looking at real estate. You guys let all your friends know about this real estate show, because I'm telling you, I mean, it's easy to write a book on real estate.
I'm telling everybody I know, man. I have some young hustlers. We have our own little group down here in Orlando. I started my own company, DJs and live bands, and it's the paper school. For my main hustle, I'm studying to be an oral surgeon, and I'm trying to get like decent cash, and then I'll start investing commercial real estate. Listen, I've been studying this for like the past 2 years. And also, thank you for the inspiration, man, because you guys help out like crazy.
You got it, man. You got it.
So for the past 2 years, I've been studying, and I can't really get a straight answer on this, and I wonder if you could help me. So after investing and fixing up the property, increasing the rent, the NOI, the cash flow, and all that stuff, in what situation do you decide that you want to refinance the property and, kind of like cash out kind of?
Okay, great question. When do you decide to cash out? When you can.
Yeah, usually it's dependent on the market.
I mean, when I can refinance, what he's saying is on this deal, for instance, okay, when I can go back to the market, I mean, the NOI, at the end of the day, the NOI is going to determine that, okay? The bank gives you a loan based on the NOI, not on how good your credit is. This isn't about how strong you are. It has something to do with it. But more importantly, they're going to look at your ability to manage this big beast of a property to get this number up, okay? This number is what pays the debt. $27 million. The cost of that loan right there every year, just so you know what you're signing up for here, 27 million times 0.04 is going to be, I'll probably do it, over $1 million a year. Over $1 million?
Yeah, $1 million.
$1,080,000 a year. Is that what it is?
Exactly.
$1,080,000 a year. The nut is $96,000 a month in interest. That's without any principal pay down, okay? So the lender is going to be like, okay, well, let's exaggerate everything. Fannie Mae, by the way, is my partner on this deal. This is going to cost Cardone $100,000 a month to fund this deal. It's $1 million a year. So we're gonna just treat it like it's $2 million. They just exaggerate the numbers, and they're like, we're gonna underwrite it at 7% interest. I'm paying 4%. They underwrite the deal at 7% interest, and they look at my exit on the way out. Fannie Mae's my partner. They're my bank, my buddy, my genius on the deal. They're not the enemy here. They're the good people, man. They're good people that help me figure out, can this deal fund over time? So probably in 5 years on this deal, I'm gonna look at, can I refinance? Most of my deals I've refinanced at 2 years, okay? Because we run a really good operation where we increase the NOI. Forget the NOI on this deal. Do you remember?
On Orman?
Yeah, off the top of my head. I can't remember what it is, but I'm thinking it's a 6. So it's probably, I remember what it is. It's $2.1 million. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yeah, I was going to say 2.4, but
I think it's my debt on this deal is my NOI on this deal is $2,180,000. Okay, so remember the $75 rent increase I talked about? If I can increase the rent $75 times 272 times 92% occupancy, if I can do that, how much money is that? $240,000.
75.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's about 240,000. One thing you want to do is you want to get good at math.
Yep.
You know, but you see, you're not good at math because you're not committed to money. I'm not good at math because you don't like money. Dude, you guys, if you get obsessed with money, you will get good at math. You just start looking at it every different way. It's like anything, man. You see, Robert Sislow, he's a video genius. He's obsessed with video. I'm obsessed with getting video to pay me money. Just like what end of the deal do you want to look at? You want to look at every crook and cranny, man. Anything you look at over and over, you're going to be like, man, I learn everything about it. If you just get obsessed with it, you got to look. You don't need to be good at math. You need to look. Okay, and then you'll realize, okay, man, 240. If I increase the NOI by 240, now the NOI, I'm answering this big question right here. It's a huge question, by the way. How can you refinance, and why would you want to do that? Okay, if you own 4 units, you guys that are trying to buy 4 units, 8 units, you ain't gonna refinance that. You cannot improve the property fast enough to go back to the bank and get your money out. And why would I want to? If you're listening to Dave Ramsey, you'd never want to finance anything. Dave Ramsey will never do this deal. Okay, I'm at $2,500,000 now. Divide that by 6, Robert, 0.06. It'll bring more than that, by the way. That's my cap rate.
150,000?
No, 2.5 million divided by 0.06. It's going to be
150.
Huh?
150.
150.
Yeah.
No. 2.5 million divided by 0.06. It's a cap rate, man.
41?
41 million. See, now the property's worth $41 million. Okay? The bank is going to let me get 80% of that. That's what I took the loan out for on this deal. 80% of 40 million is 32. How much do I owe? 27. I'm going to get $4.8 million worth of my debt back, my cash back. I put $8 million down. That means Robert's 100. I'm sending Robert 50 back. And it's still going to cash flow. Dude, by the end of 10 years, I'll have no money in this deal. It'll still be worth $40 million. My name's Grant Cardone, and this is Real Estate Investing Made Simple. Couple warnings to you, okay? Number 1, you buy your own deal. Number 2, you go to a REIT, go put your money at Wall Street. Folks, please don't do number 2. Don't do number 2. Money's gone, man, I'm telling you, okay? I can show you 10 years of REITs, 2 and 3% returns, freaking awful. Number 3, buy the deal yourself. No, that was number 1, buy your deal. Number 3, you give the money to a syndicator. Only do this if the syndicator has more money than anyone else in the deal. Only invest with a syndicator if the syndicator has more money in the deal than anybody else. Now, that being said, we've had this period of time where you could invest in it with a syndicator. You could have invested in it with a syndicator in the last 3 or 4 years, and everything would have been fine. The next 4 or 5 years will not be like that. I'm telling you. Be careful right now. Only invest money where the people buying the deal have more money in the deal than you do, number 1. Number 2, ideally, in a perfect world, which you probably won't find this anywhere, the guy already bought the deal. He bought it already. He boned up, scratched a check for it, and said, I own it, dude. I don't care if anybody ever buys this deal from me. I go to sleep every night saying, hey, show me a picture of that deal again. Is that the only picture we got? I bought this deal. If I never sell a penny of this, if nobody ever comes in and buys 1 penny of it, okay, me and my wife are like, we're good, dude. We love this deal. Now, we would like to share this opportunity with other people, okay? You can write Ryan if you're accredited, if you're an accredited investor or a friend of mine, right? Is that right?
For this one, it's accredited.
It's got to be an accredited investor. So for Robert to invest in this, he's got to be accredited, which means he's got to earn $200,000 a year for 2 years, or he's got to be worth $1 million. Or he's got to get a CPA or an accountant to tell me that he's an accredited investor.
Yep.
And then we'll have to trust that information, I guess, okay? Hey, I'd love to have you invested in the deal. I'd rather see you guys find somebody you can invest with and get in real estate than, number 1, never get in real estate, and number 2, get in it and it be too small a deal. I know, look, Elena's sister bought her first real estate she busted out in, okay? She bought in a bad neighborhood, couldn't fund the deal, couldn't collect the rent. All sounded good until it wasn't. My name's Grant Cardone. There's Real Estate Investing Made Simple every Monday. You can email Captain Ryan, Ryan@CardoneAcquisitions.com, Ryan@CardoneAcquisitions.com. You can always find the show at Grant Cardone TV. You can also listen to it on podcast, iTunes, Stitcher, Witcher, Bitcher, and go to work. Don't protest. That's what I say, man. Be obsessed.